everybody, we're back. Hopefully everybody had a good long weekend. If you had a long weekend, I had a long weekend. I'm just gonna move this mic, sorry if it makes some noise. Still using the new mic, so let me know if you guys think it's better. I think it sounded way better, so we're gonna try to keep it short today. The goal is 10 minutes, so let's get into it. Thank you for everyone who participated in the giveaway. My biggest giveaway yet so far, a lot of engagements. I'm really thankful for that. These are the winners. I drew them yesterday. Congratulations. I've sent you all messages. Please hit me up. I know some of you already have, and I'll send you your XRP. Thank you, everybody. More to come. Okay, so I just want to talk about this really quick. So we know we've been seeing a lot of negative news around a lot of exchanges, some shutting down, packing up shop, a lot of fear of like which ones are insolvent, which ones aren't. I just want to point out, while others are dying and are taking loans, there are some that are setting up to be here long term, right? Some that are working with regulators to get banking licenses. I think it was Uphold that secured a really big one in Japan. There are exchanges, crypto.com is out there buying arenas, you know what I mean? Like, there are exchanges out there that are safe, or they're safer, that are playing by the rules, that are still making money, that are operating within the guidelines, teaming up with traditional finance, teaming up with the traditional rule makers, and still operating strong. So while you are seeing some insolvent, the domino effect of which one is borrowing off of this one is borrowing off of this one, and now they're all collapsing because one guy can't pay their loan, then it's just a chain of events. We got other exchanges out here doing big things, right? FTX exchange is out there bailing out the industry. And now we have these other ones that are working with government bodies and central banks in order to continue operating legally. So just some good news in terms of exchanges. Not all of them are garbage. A lot of them are garbage, but not all of them are garbage. That being said, you should always self-custody when possible. I truly believe a big portion of crypto is owning your own crypto, and that is not reliant on an exchange. So just some good news there. Jack tweeted this out, and I've been seeing this forever, so I thought it was fun. I probably should have put this at the end, but we'll talk about it really quick. Are these price glitches? I know we've seen them before. This isn't the first time we've seen them. It is interesting that they do seem to only happen on the XRP ledger, where there is a rumor of a separate network, right? Like David Schwartz has talked about it before. When banks want a walled garden, you build them a private garden, but you install a gate, right? Type of deal. So the rumor is there's a private ledger, and on that private ledger, there's a separate price. We've seen that other person I don't like, Linda something or other, who popped up out of nowhere in the XRP community and pushing this book on everybody. I don't like Linda. I'll be very open and transparent about that. I think Linda's a hopium dealer, and she comes out, posts, like we all post garbage every once in a while. Who's still holding XRP? XRP equals diamonds. Like, we all do those garbage Twitter posts, but I find hers are really old stuff that the XRP community, if you've been around, you've seen it. It seems like she hasn't been around. Came out of nowhere, really pushes a book sale. I'm not going to sit here and spend time like trashing her, but I don't like her. But she's someone else who's brought up this concept of the private ledger, right? I don't think there's two prices. I know we've heard this a lot, like, hey, there's two prices. I don't think there's two prices. That doesn't make sense to me that there's two prices. Why would anyone allow such an arbitrage option, especially one with this big of a price gap? I do think we are just seeing these errors because I don't have a tab open, but if I had a tab open, you would see that there are things like normal cryptocurrencies don't trade to the decimal point that XRP is set up to trade at, right? From the dawn of time, XRP is set up to be more stable than other cryptocurrencies. So even in the beginning, the early days, the 2015, 2016 days, XRP trades to the fourth or fifth decimal place. If you're a Forex trader, we call those pips, right? It's because currency doesn't move. Currency is supposed to stay at a flat rate. When you go look at all these other ones, let me see if I bring it up really fast. CoinMarketCap. So when you go here really fast on CoinMarketCap, you see everything else is 2 decimal points, 2 decimal points, 2 decimal points. XRP 3, 4 decimal points, right? Cardano's doing it 4 decimal points. It's because these things don't move, right? They're set up to be more stable. So we have to, if we want to get volatility out of them, we got to move down the decimal points. It's the same thing if you're a Forex trader and you're trading currency. So it's interesting to me that we are getting these glitches. I think we're only in them on XRP because XRP is set up to trade, or at least always has been set up to display the 4th or 5th decimal, and that sometimes I think causes issues when these APIs are trying to catalog all these different prices and put them all on display, and everyone's got different parameters, 2 decimal points, 3 decimal points. Something like SafeMoon trades till the 19th decimal point, you know what I mean? So I think we're just seeing errors there. I'm not going to sit here and sell you guys that XRP is going to flip this switch and hit $10,000. I'm not here to sell you on that. So, but I do want to point it out because it is interesting. It's not the first time we've seen a price glitch. We've seen them before. Excuse me. Have some coffee. So, just in, the SEC has charged 11 people for their role in creating and promoting a 300 million Ponzi scheme. Now, what's crazy about this is we've had a lot of Ponzi schemes in crypto. Like, we've had a lot. This isn't the first one. But what's interesting about this one is I haven't heard of this one. I've been around in crypto since 2013. I have not heard of, where is it here? Forsage. I've not heard of this. Forsage.io, I believe the website is. I think I had it here in a second. But essentially, it's a Ponzi scheme that's been running for a while now. And for those of you who don't know, really quick, a Ponzi scheme, to sum it up really fast, is a project that is dependent on new investors paying out old investors. I've heard people say things like Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme because what happens when new people stop buying it? Well, if new people stop buying it, it still has a value because people are willing to accept it for product, right? Like, everything would have to stop. The trading would have to stop. The buying and selling, which is the trading, and then the utility that Bitcoin has right now, which is some people can spend it on websites. It has value because people want it. So even if the buying and selling stopped, as long as I'm able to trade it for real world goods, it's still going to hold some value. So on that note, I don't think Bitcoin falls in the same category as these. These are clearly set up so that the people that were here aren't going to get paid unless new people are coming in. It's the same thing with like virtual nodes or like those AVAX stakings, 8% a day, like that type of stuff. That stuff is all Ponzi's. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. I had not seen this website, as I'm not trying to flex, but I've been around for a while, and we've seen a lot of Ponzi's. We've seen a lot of scams. We've seen a lot of people get wrecked in the space. I've never seen Forsage. I've never seen this. That being said, they are looks like the SEC is moving forward. We've heard Gary Gensler say that he does want to increase his enforcement division by something like 200 staff. That's a good amount of staff, and I think it's for stuff like this, right? It's just to go after and finally crack down on these easy wins. Like, this is going to be an easy win for the SEC. This isn't going to be a 2-year Ripple battle. This is going to be an open shut case. Just pay us, go to jail, and that's it. So this is something I think is interesting too, is there's this meme, I guess, that goes around the XRP community that Brad Garlinghouse said that XRP holders are the adults in the space. Nothing says that better than what's going on right now between Michael Saylor and Vitalik Buterin. And this is just two maxis going at each other, and it's absolutely embarrassing, right? We got Michael Saylor out here, MicroStrategies. Bitcoin, it's only Bitcoin. Bitcoin is living energy. Cash is living energy. Bitcoin only. And then we have Vitalik over here. Bitcoin is adequate tech. We're going to upgrade Ethereum and make it work. Delay Ethereum. Delay again. We're going to delay again. And then even when you do upgrade, it ain't going to fix the gas, so everyone's going to get pissed off. Like, it's just these guys going back and forth on Twitter, insulting each other. and these are multi-millionaires. These guys have absolutely insane money. They're responsible. This guy's responsible for other people's money. This guy's responsible for a network that's hosting people's projects that they put their entire lives into. They hold a lot of responsibility, and they're sitting here on Twitter insulting each other like a bunch of children. While this is going on, our boy Brad is out here at Collision 2022 having real world discussions as the adults in the space. So I just wanted to point this out to you. While Vitalik and the what's it called, the Superman, the poster boy of Bitcoin. This used to be Anthony Pompliano, but Anthony Pompliano was in the shitter recently ever since his Bitcoin, China can't control Bitcoin comments, and like some of the other things. Oh, Bitcoin pizza. Anthony Pompliano has done some dumb things. Bitcoin pizza that doesn't even accept Bitcoin. How stupid is that? Like, how do you sit there in that meeting room and say, oh, we're gonna do Bitcoin pizza? Do we accept Bitcoin? No, we can't illegally. We don't know how to do taxes on it. Why would we ever go forward in that, Anthony? Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All right, like, what a flop of a business. But while that's going on, these guys are sitting here posting clown emojis, talking shit about each other's projects. Brad is out here participating in events, having thought-provoking conversations, being featured by magazines, doing the thing in the real world compared to insulting each other on Twitter. I've never felt more confident in terms of adults in the space, right? When it comes to cryptocurrency right now, XRP holders are the adults in the space. These are the children, all right? If you're participating in this, if you're on Twitter and you're picking a side and you're bandwagoning and you're doing that crypto tribalism stuff, you're doing it wrong. Stop. I'm going over my time. I want to keep it at 10 minutes. We're at 12. So just really quick, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of hopium. Mac Attack XRP tweeted out, the charts never lie. I have not been charting this channel, but that's an interesting channel, right? If this did pop up, I know people have been talking about this very similar channel back when, last year, and we didn't pump up. I'm not playing dates. I don't play dates, but I do think when XRP pops, it's going to pop. I did have my chart up. I took it down really quick. Oh, I know I said I wasn't going to do this. We're going to go over time. We're going to go really, really fast here. I'm going to do a TA video, but until I do a TA video, just really quickly, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing higher lows. It is looking good, right? I had this up here, like where I think we're going to come up and then end up cupping somewhere down in like the 24K, and that'll be our next step. That being said, don't trade off this. You should really not trade off anything I say. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just like to rabble into this microphone, and that's it. Sorry I haven't made a video in a little bit. I hope this is enjoyable. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think, and I'll update you guys on a TA video later on. But this was just some news, and Mac Attack says we're going to $300.